All right, welcome back to From Soft Serve, where I showcase pretty random mods from the Souls community, and well, anything else that I want to talk about too, but it's centered around the Souls series or genre, I should say. And this is a new mod. Well, it's not a new mod, but it's the newest version of it. It's called Garden of Eyes. And I recently, it was a couple weeks ago, they posted a video showcasing a new thing they were working on. And that's what we're looking at today. It is a new class they made, which it certainly isn't unique. Tons of mods make new classes. But the big difference here is that they actually, this is like their first little test of this idea, where they created the Nomad class, as you can see here with all the armor of like one of the Nomad merchants and weapon, and it's where it starts though. So it doesn't start in Limgrave. So they actually crafted a whole starting location in the sewers under Lindell, which canonically would make sense for the nomadic merchants. Of course, no spoilers for the Frenzied Flame related stuff. Awesome storyline if you haven't yet seen that. But you start under there, and they actually crafted the same tutorial experience, but in that area. And so it gives you a whole fresh take, and they have enemies, and so that's what I'm going to show you today. So I'm not going to talk too much. But yeah, so basically, you have all your standard ones, but currently, from at least what I can tell, Nomad is the only one that actually has the custom location that it starts at. So we're going to go with that, and then I'll talk more about the mod as we go. I'm not going to adjust the appearance because I don't care. I'm doing this purely to showcase the mod. So let's start that character. And so that's kind of the thing about this mod is that the creators of the mod basically they've created a lot of mods, and they're behind a Patreon. And well, not all of them. I think they once they're done with the mods, they release them on like Nexus mods. But when they're in development and alpha testing and all that kind of stuff, they're basically behind their Patreon, which I know is sort of uh, controversial to some. I personally think it's okay because it seems like they're pumping out a ton of mods, high quality, and it was only $5. There's like other higher tiers if you want, but like to get access to all of their mods, it's just $5. And so I feel like through these videos I can showcase how they play and kind of what the content you can expect or aspects of it, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to buy it, basically, or well, not buy it, but play it on your own, subscribing to their Patreon. And yeah, I'm pretty okay with it. I don't know. I feel like they're doing good work, and there's a lot of modding potential. You know, I like supporting creators. Sites of Grace, yes. So that's your first little tutorial thing. It's the same like with the video I posted a couple days ago about the DS2 lighting engine. That is of course available for free, and he's not charging for it. But I actively was like, "Do you have a Patreon? Do you?" And I don't think he ever responded. But like in that case, that's one where I'm like, "Take my money. You're doing amazing work. I would absolutely pay you to keep working on this, even if it's just extra money on the side. Like you're doing God's work." So I've always been a big fan of that. Definitely giving money to creators when I can. But as you can see here, this is a unique starting location that they made. And I guess it's in the chapel. I think this is where you fight Moog, right? The Omen one version, not the official super version. But yeah, so you're in this little location. You have your classic finger that you pick up at the beginning. Looks like you can't talk to this guy. I have frenzied spells. I didn't mean to kick. So I have Frenzied Eruption and Frenzied Arrow. It's absolutely awesome, which I just realized I'm giving myself madness. Woof. Ooh, okay. No, let me keep one magic flask. I was going to switch it to 3-hole flask. Oh wow, I didn't notice her the last time. Ooh. Yikes. Okay. So I've done this once before. Just so I don't look like a complete idiot. But then again, I think in the future when I showcase some of this stuff, I'm just going to do it completely blind. I think that'll be more fun. So you can see me dying and sort of trying to figure it out. You just saw a tutorial thing about right hand. Oh, heck, I didn't even see this guy. Okay, sorceries, incantations. So once again, they've actually, encompassed the tutorial messages. Oh, okay. Okay. Can you come in here? No, you can't. Oh, I got one guy. Okay. Oh, these big great shield guys. No thanks. Oh, got you. Alright, what did I pick up? So this is not something I actually planned on talking about, but this mod also, there's way more to this. They've added so much crazy stuff, but today I'm just focusing on the Nomad starting class. But they have added gun parrying. Pretty wild. And so they added a new bullet that's in the game. So it's not Quicksilver bullets like in Bloodborne, but that's kind of what I like about this modding team, is that they're obvious, massive fans of Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls. I think that's what really... you can tell they're just incredibly passionate about FromSoft. And you love to see it. You just love to see it. So anyway, let's mess up some people. So we have... I actually don't remember the way to go. So let's mess up some dudes. See if we can get some armor. Oh, Tarnished Bullet 5. Okay, I'm definitely getting more of that than I did on my first little run through. So as you can tell, I do have a Nomad Dagger. It doesn't have bleed on it though, so I don't really care about that. So alright, so let's head up this way. We have our classic summoning pools, and it's locked by some contraption. Well, crap. Alright, so let's go hunting around. But I had a blast going through this the first time, because as we all know, the most fun thing about the Souls games is like when you don't know what to expect, and so you're just sort of exploring. And I have to say, the way they designed this sort of, the sewers under Lindell, this feels very lore accurate. Obviously the armor and all that, that makes total sense. Okay, stance breaking. So as you can tell, we're consistently going through the tutorial as we would if we went through the Cave of Knowledge. But this honestly feels obviously more guided, I would say, because obviously the Cave of Knowledge, there were a decent number of people that skipped it, and then they patched the game to make it even more obvious, but people are still skipping it. And so I guess in this case, you could say maybe it's a like you are forced to do it, so it's not like the Cave of Knowledge where you just I don't know how many playthroughs I've had now, countless playthroughs, and yeah, I just skip it. I just go past, and so I could see this. Yeah, this you don't get as much freedom, but I also think it's just a really cool tutorial. They have scaled the enemies, obviously, because as anyone who's been in Lindell later in the game, yeah, they're pretty difficult, and you're a starting level character, so they've obviously scaled that. See, the game just told me to jump. Is there a guy to attack down there? I don't think so. I'm gonna get jumped, I just know it. But what's really cool about this mod is that they've also changed the entire progression of the game when you start this Nomad character. Basically, Lindell, or Altus Plateau, is your Limgrave, and they've actually changed up the flow. Like, everything is still in the same spot, as far as I know. It's just the scaling of the different areas, and I think it's on the fly, like depending on where you go. And they've also changed it, like how to get out of Altus Plateau, because if you want to get to Limgrave from there, you have to actually find the Dectus medallion, the two halves of it. And so they've actually changed where those are at, so that they are accessible to you. And so that alters your progression too. I won't spoil where they're at. I personally have not found them, but they had a video where they ended up mentioning it, and I was like, shit, I didn't really want to know that, but that's fair. I just think that's so cool that you'll have a custom starting experience for every class, from what they've said. And so this is like the starting alpha test is with the Nomad class, but they'll be working on the others. But so far, I am very impressed, and I found the starting experience to just be really really immersive, actually. Oh shit. I actually died quite a few times. Dodging, yep, that is true. I found the starting experience to be definitely more difficult than the base one. Oh. The amount of times I forget that they can respawn. Swear to God. No, you don't. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, get down. Like, I thought this was actually pretty crafty. Okay, well, that's just rude. Yeah, get down there, dog. Yeah, so, you know, figuring out that you can hit it, jump on it, come up here, kill them, get a little loot item, I just thought was really cool. And it gives you a shield. I will keep my torch, actually. Not a big magic guy. I think the starting experience would certainly be easier if I was. Alright, there we go. Where's he? Oh, he's got extra runes. Give me the runes. Okay. Also, I recommend people definitely watch till the end, because this area culminates in a boss that they made themselves, and it's awesome. It wrecked my shit. I mean, of course I got it like within 5 tries, but I was still, for a starting area, yeah, you don't actually want to make where they, you know, it doesn't need to be Malenia. Okay. But I do feel like there's some, oh god, guys. Guys, you are. Oh, okay. I'm out of healing. Whew. I got him. Okay. Alright, thankfully skeleton AI is not too good. Okay. Although this does not bode well, as I have plenty of, I got a while to go here, I think, until I can open that heavy door, if I'm remembering correctly. And also, it's been designed in a way where, like, I think you could run past them, but it's not going to be as easy as you might think it is. They're tight corridors. Okay. Okay, we'll see how far I can get on a sliver of health. Probably not very far. Well, that is exactly as far as I'll make it. Okay. I like that this area is a more difficult starting experience. It feels tough but fair, whereas the starting experience in Elden Ring, I have to remind myself that there's plenty of people who are playing Elden Ring for the first time. And so the starting experience there, yeah, I found it pretty easy. Dang, I just remembered I didn't pick the golden seed as my starting item. I don't think I picked anything. Anyway, we're going to go for 4. I'm not going to do the madness spells. Don't need it. Alright, second try. That's also my plan for the channel, where I'm not going to edit out me dying. Because, I don't know, I feel like the Souls community, that is the game. Like, that literally is the experience, is dying a lot. And I'm also not the best at these games. I'll never be a Distortion or Lil Aggie or any of this thing. any of that stuff. That's not me. I think I'm okay at them, and that is fine by me. Okay, I'm gonna run past some of them. I'm gonna run past some because I think they do leash at a certain point. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna run past you guys too because you guys are just hanging out, you know, just chilling. I don't need to disturb you. It's this. Come on. Hey, break. Got the employee of the month over here. Now this room seems to be the toughest. For me personally. Yep, it's the firebomb throwing that gets me. Alright, I'm trying. Okay, you know. Oh, okay. Can we? Alright, I'm just gonna go, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go. And if you decide to follow me, I will then deal with it. Maybe. I will say their AI is not great, so it is an alpha. Normally they would follow me and wreck my shit. So I'm kind of happy. And now, of course, I think we all know that Souls games are not perfect, and you can cheese most things. You can break the game in many ways. We don't expect a perfect experience. Alright, let's see. I might get my torch out. I'll select this area. Definitely incentivizes using your torch. Okay. Yeah, I see you. Okay, we're making our way downtown. Slowly. Luckily, none of these bastards have shown up yet. That's the nice part. Oh no. Come on, guys. Eat this. Oh, yeah. They specifically... They punish, panic rolling backward because of the fire bombs, so I need to remember to, I guess, roll into them, which is kind of the classic Souls thing here. Just rolling away. Oh, those cat guys. But I mean, this starting area is just fantastic. It's just a wonderful starting area and filled with all these statues and books and bookcases, and I don't know, it felt right, you know? Okay, let's see what we got. Torch out. This is where the game will tell you about sneaking. I think it's just a wonderful tutorial. Really well thought out. I don't think I actually need to kill them, honestly. Gonna kill you. I mean, they're obviously deaf, and that's fine. You good? I think they made it where they just don't aggro, so you very specifically can backstab them and feel confident about it. So it does seem like they're very intentional in their design here. Okay, so let's head back. We've now opened the door, and that means it's boss time. And I hope I do better on the boss than I did my first few times. They did actually design new attacks. It is a familiar mob if you've been in the Lanedale sewers, but it's got a real new spin on it, and he's horny. He's one horny guy, and a lot of fun to fight though, but fair. You know, that's kind of the theme of this mod thus far. Is they do seem to understand the design sort of methodology a bit of FromSoft. of course, has been, my history with mods for FromSoft games, especially content-based ones, is that obviously they never live up to FromSoft because they got the special sauce, and no one else has access to that. That's just how it is. So I'm gonna go back here, get my flask, ready up. I might be able to get a level or two, maybe. But yeah, I mean, basically, that's been my expectation. Like, I don't go into them expecting this is going to be amazing, because I've tried the convergence mod for DS3, didn't really like it. It was way too magic based. I've tried the convergence mod for Elden Ring a little bit, and I found that to be pretty decent. I need to put more time into it, because that one was more varied. But I like what they were doing with DS3. Like, they changed up the bosses. They actually made Vort difficult. You couldn't just sort of gooch lock him and just kill him really easily. So he actually was so difficult. I didn't kill him. I just was like, I'll come back, dog. I'll come back. I'll start a regular DS3 run through again. Yeah, let's get a little bit of Vig here. Never have too much of that. Did I get anything in my inventory? No, I did not. All right. I guess I'll use a shield. Yeah. I don't think I can parry this guy. And even if I could, I don't think I could, if that makes sense. So I think I'll go two-hand, whatever the hell this weapon's called. Let's run past the jabronis. There is the Stake of Marika up here, but it doesn't seem to work. It doesn't really seem to matter because obviously, like, yeah, it tells me about it, but then, like, it didn't work, so that could just be a glitch. But realistically, the run is super, super short. You bitch. Okay, stay out there. Please tell me to stay. Okay, so this boss is absolutely sick looking and has a special weapon, and the moveset is, oh god. Oh no. Oh no. About timing. Oh. Hey, chill. I might be able to one-shot this. We'll see. Like, he definitely punishes you for mistakes, and he's just horny. And that twin blade is absolutely awesome. Thank you. Oh, don't be like that. Okay, don't spam now. Nobody likes that. Oh, the face. This guy actually makes you panic. Okay, no. He really gets into a rhythm here. Okay, alright, bud. Settle down. I killed you once before. Oh my god. I did not see that move the first time. That's a new one. That was an app. Oh, maybe it's like phase 2 or something. Okay, this is not the run. This is not the run. But I'm sure you can tell by now, yeah, this is not a cakewalk. This is no Soldier of Godric. This is, you're gonna get absolutely shit on. And I do wonder, like, for the, like, this mod is very clearly not for the first time players. Oh, he made me mad. Hell yeah, I went insane. Of course, because this being a mod, yeah, of course, this is not recommended for a new Elden Ring player. This is after you finish the game and you want more. Oh shit, I just realized. I think I had 5 heals when I did this the first time. That shouldn't matter though. Basically, it's get good, don't get hit, you'll be just fine. No biggie, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Man, the moveset is just, he's aggro Andy, okay? And I gotta be patient Pete. I gotta pick my moments. Oh, you're starting with that? Okay, well that's just rude. That's what that is. You know, alright. Where's hey. I need to be a little bit more aggro Andy here. Because I'm missing opportunities to punish the shit out of him. Um, but having played other mods that make their own bosses, essentially, the way they made this boss sort of give you like pauses in between how fast a character or any player could realistically move is pretty brilliant, actually. Like that's not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of mods that get that wrong. Understandably so, because it's hard to plan for that. And that's why when you bring in bosses from the other Souls games, they can end up being too easy because they're designed for the game that they're in. Like the speed of DS1 is obviously much, much slower than DS3, and so that's why those bosses will absolutely not stand up to a DS3 boss in most cases, except for Manus. Manus fucks. We all know that. I'm gonna blow my last heal. Alright, did it! Did it, done it. Second one. Frenzied Omen Twin Blade. So let's check that out after I touch Grace here. You also notice I got an absolute shitload of runes here. I believe that's just kind of for the alpha test. It lets you buy items and whatnot. Yeah, let's go look at the Twin Blade. I can't use it currently. The stats are not too crazy, but it causes madness buildup. You love to see it. And this is the moveset, which of course they custom made with the madness that pops out of it, particle effects. And it is fucking awesome. Oh, I don't have the stats for this, but I actually used it on my other character after I beat this. Yeah, madness flies everywhere. Frenzy Flame Tornado sounds exactly like it says. And it's amazing. So, these modders are incredibly talented. And they know this game engine pretty well. But that boss fight I just thought was perfect. That's just a perfect tutorial-ish boss fight. Just a test. Get used to your character, get used to the moveset. And you'll be able to beat it. Oh, there's a basilisk over there? No thanks. Oh, I guess I'm not done. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's actually not done yet. There's actually a bit more to the starting experience. Hey, how's it going? Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, alright. Don't be rude. Okay, you're gonna be rude. Oh, this is a bang bus. This is a bang bus situation. Straight bang bus. Okay, alright. Hey, I know I'm killing all your kids. I'm sorry. It's not up to me. Okay, well, I jumped right into the wood chipper there, so that's on me. Okay, well, joke's on you. I have a Grace right down the elevator, and I was an idiot, and I didn't sit at it. Alright, give me my heals back. Man, if I lose those 100,000... Well, I'm not continuing with... Well, I might continue with this character, I guess. Oop, wrong way. Oh, and I didn't send the elevator back down? Oh, rookie mistake. Come on. Look at me go. I even got my little frenzied flame eyes. And, I mean, I am Santa Claus, right? There's no doubt about that. Let's go. I think I'm going to pass on the bang bus. Because honestly, they're chilling and they don't aggro, so... live and let live. Okay, I now realize I need me torch. And yeah, let's go through some sewers. Okay, alright. Oh, what are you doing down here, dog? Weathered straight sword. Oh, okay. Smithing Stone 2 is interesting. I'm not entirely sure why they would give you a Smithing Stone 2. to be honest. Then again, I guess it doesn't hurt, you know, like I'll use it eventually, but I would prefer currently a smithing stone 1. Okay, don't be like that. Don't. I've hated you since Dark Souls 1. And I will continue to hate you. Oh, can't open it. And I also tried using the wrong button. I've been playing DS1 today. Junior. Testing a new DS1 mod. I'll probably make a video about that as well. It's the... Oh god, I'm gonna get it wrong. I think it's Shadow of the Eclipse. Giant. Kind of total conversion, but not really. It's actually one of the more interesting mods where they basically modify like tons of tiny little things. And so I think I've gotten to I passed the gargoyles and I'm in Blighttown now. And so the experience has been pretty similar from what I can tell. There's just little changes, bonfires in different areas, certain items not where I thought they would be, like the Grass Crust Shield, not where I thought it would be. I was very upset by that. And then they also debated me with Lotric. I kicked his ass down. Did I go down here the last time? I don't remember. We'll see. No, they debated me because I was like, oh, Lotric, I got this shit. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kick him off. I'm gonna get the Fap ring, and it's gonna be amazing. Well, I was wrong, and there is no Fap ring. So, well, I mean there is a Fap ring. It's just oh shit in my ass. No. Okay, this is going well. See, this is why I don't want to cut any of this stuff out, because I just think it's genuinely funny. And sometimes you beef it, you know? You gotta keep the beef sent. I didn't send down the elevator. Alright, I'm breaking all of my soul's rules here. But that's just kind of how it goes, honestly. But yeah, I'll probably make a video about that Dark Souls mod. It's pretty cool. They just had a patch come out today. Because he's actually like developing them in tandem for the Prepare to Die edition and also the remastered, since they do function differently. Obviously, one uses DirectX 9, the remaster uses DirectX 11, and yeah, the file system changes. And oh, we're sending it back down. Oh, this one is tough because it's. I don't want to go down with it. Okay, cool. Okay, you guys are chilling. I did not go down with the flower people last time. And that's why I died. I was not used to, I did not expect that many, but I don't even know what I got. I hope I got something cool. Oh, I got Lone Wolf Ashes. Dude. No, I don't have the bell, though. Right? Hold on. What's this? Container required for crafting. Or crafting? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Excuse me on that one. Alright, so let's go. Not back the way that I did. I know the critical path. We're gonna drop another sword. Then I could have power stanced my ass through here. How dare these developers put basilisks here, which I think they were in the sewers by default, so it makes sense. They suck, and I don't want to get death blighted, but I admittedly prefer the way they function in Elden Ring. Is DS1, yeah, I got cursed. That's happened a few times. Trying to find a purging stone, ugh. Well, especially because I was doing a randomizer, so yeah, it's not ideal. Okay, guys, see you later. Don't be good. Hey, okay, when they grab me. Okay, eat. I always think they're going to be the explodey type. I've been lucky that they. Don't go for a hug. I'm not in the mood for a hug right now. The hell do I need a warming stone? Get out of here. Got it. I always feel like they're going to push me out. Okay, you're chilling, so I'm not gonna mess with you. I just feel like this is such a better starting experience than the base experience that you get with Elden Ring. I mean, it's more difficult, but it's awesome. So yeah, you get the somber smithing stone, and then you go up to this, and you get blinded. And voila, you have finished the starting experience. And you find yourself, yeah, on the capital outskirts with absolutely no map. And this jabroni is back, and he says all its normal things, and he insults you. Yeah, okay. So a few things that I'll show before I end the video, because I really just wanted to show the starting experience being different. And you do have your own special nomadic mount, which is very cool. I think they have like 3 others. The Draconic Sentinel, and there's some other ones. But very quickly, I will show you these Bloodborne-ass statues that have basically all of the stuff they've added to the mod. I don't know if this will continue or always be like this. Oh, I never picked up my soul. Okay, but you can tell they've made a ton of new spells. These are all the weapons that they've added, and they all have, you know, new effects and new lore. They also have Smo's hammer, which is really cool. And they actually have written really cool lore descriptions, but I won't really show you all of them or let you read them, so you can find it on your own. Because I actually think they're really, really awesome from what I've seen so far. And we'll quickly peruse. They have things from Demon Souls. They have things from a lot of Dark Souls 2 armor going on here, which I love. Assassin robe. Some don't have icons. Once again, alpha. Just a lot of cool things, and every one I had looked at had just really awesome description written for it. That was like lore accurate. I'm not Vati video, of course, but from what I could tell, it was really cool. So yeah, they have Knights Cavalry, Draconic Sentinel, Forsaken Horse, and then the one that I'm riding. And I've tried them, and they look awesome. And they, of course, function just like Torrent. So this one raises all stats, but cuts down your attack power. I would wonder how much attack power. The Wedding Invitation to Volcano Manor. I assume I'm going to need to go there. I have no idea what this does. But yeah, so this is just a quick look at the starting zone for the Nomad class with the Garden of Eyes mod. And thus far, I think it's awesome. I genuinely think it's just really cool. I just realized I never did this in my first time through this. You can open this back up. And hold on, let's go down this real quick. Now I'm curious. I just remember going to the weird, big, bright Bloodborne guy, and then I wake up. So, interesting. I'm assuming this leads back to, obviously, the sewers, but where in the sewers? Okay. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, Hero's Grave. Oh, yeah, okay. No. I now remember this. Interesting. I totally overlooked this my first time, but anywho, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know, smash that like button, comment, subscribe for the algorithm, all that jazz. It really does help. Obviously, my channel is tiny at this point. I have another channel that I've had for like a few years, and it's obviously much bigger. But this is sort of the channel that I'm passionate about. Like, I don't even care if this channel goes anywhere. I just like Souls games so much, and I'm addicted to From Software, the games they put out, and the community around them is fantastic. Like, I think that's honestly my favorite part. Is Souls Twitter is so cool and awesome, and the modding community is just next level for these games. And that's really what I want to do on this channel, is basically try out a bunch of mods and just feverishly, always be looking for updates and new ones, and then show it to you guys. And so that way you can kind of always go, oh man, that mod looks really cool. Um, if you guys are busy, yeah, that way I can just show you like really cool mods that I think you'd actually like, and maybe mods that I don't like. Just that way you might like them, and I won't. But I think that's okay if we agree to disagree. All right. But anyway, this has been From Soft Serve, and be kind to each other, do well, and have a great day or night or midday or whatever. See you next time.